Welcome back. Today we are going to continue working on the Summer Girl Sad Iron Stove. And in fact, that's what I called it in the last video where I bought it. I've been doing some research. I'm going to drop a link in the description below so that you can see exactly what the Smithsonian Institute calls it. In the meantime, we are going to get started with cleaning this stove up, and hopefully that means we can make it functional in this video. I think we got the cork out of there, and there's a lot of wick in there yet. I don't think you guys can see it, but there is wick down there, several inches. So right there, it's a flat-headed screw, and right there, I've been thinking about it. There's got to be a way of changing the wick. Taking that bolt and that bolt out would allow you to replace the wick. So why someone would seal that joint up, I don't know. Because that prevents you then from changing the wick. As it is, it doesn't move real easily. You can see it's not even 1/4 of an inch movement. But now that the concrete is out of there, we can see that it says right here, NO, and there's a number 1 right there. And right here it says patent December. Over here there's a 26, and I was gonna say I'm still getting the concrete off there. There's a 1, an 8, and an 8, and I think a 3. So we've got, patented December 26th, 1883, I believe. That is a lot more legible now. Definitely 1883 for the patent date. Now what I'm really curious about is how rusted those bolts are. That concerns me a little bit. But, well, because I want to be able to remove that at least eventually so that I can replace the wick. I mean, there's a lot of wick in there, but I don't know how good it is either. So before I go trying to get those loose, see if we can get some oil on them and see if that'll penetrate it and loosen the bolts, because I don't want to risk breaking them. That would be a bad thing. The good news is that there is space right there that I can get some penetrating oil into. So I don't have to rely on just around the head of the bolt. On both sides I should be able to get oil in there. Hold that thought. Let's see here. We'll let that do its thing and come back to it later. So the stove has been sitting overnight with penetrating oil on the bolts. Don't know if overnight is long enough, but we're going to give it just a gentle try here. Yes. That bolt loosened. Let's see, we're going to call that one the front bolt loosened up very well. Try the back one. Oh, even easier. I had no idea it was going to be that easy for those to come that loose. We are in luck. Oh my goodness. Look at how much wick was still in there. That's fantastic. That also means then being able to clean up the cement that's around the edges. And maybe that's what's causing the wick to hang up. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. So that is not an accident. Well, okay. Yes, it was an accident, but I didn't break it. It was just nested in there. So that makes it even easier to clean that entire piece up, as well as cleaning up around there. That's cool. I see. I'll turn it around here. What appears to be one bolt right there. There's the other one. There is another bolt right here. Those are going to hold. Yeah, there's a, maybe you guys can see that seam that's right there. If those will come loose, then we can really clean the inside of it, although I don't see any more acorns. That wick is almost 4 inches wide. Okay. So I don't know how easy I'm not too concerned about getting wick, but 4 inches wide. Three and 7/8. May be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm not overly concerned at this point, since there are similar products on the market out there now that are brand new. In my research of the camp stove, I've discovered I don't need real glass. The correct material that was used in that stove window initially was mica. M-I-C-A, naturally occurring mineral, resists heat, very thin. So I'm pulling into the hardware and I'm looking to see if they have mica glass, and if they have lamp wick. I'm skeptical on both accounts, but I'd rather not order it online. So we shall see what we can find in the hardware. Let's go.